and more block deals coming our way. And Anshul, that's the one thing that stood out in the market, right? The promoter selling, these block deals that have been happening, the rush of IPOs clearly seems to be getting back. Is that some sort of an alarm bell in the market of how the sentiment is out there?
Aisha, again, my experience over the last many years says that selling of equity is much less of an indicator as compared to buying of equity because there can be multiple reasons to sell. For instance, in the case of Whirlpool, they're bringing down their equity because the parent is in trouble. They have a lot of debt on the balance sheet of the parent, and they need to sell. Now, that is not a reason for us to believe that there is something wrong with the India business. That is something that is happening at the parent level, which is why equity is being brought down. But for all the reasons to sell, there can be only one reason to buy. If a promoter is buying, it is clear that he's buying because he sees value in his stock and he thinks that from here, in the next few quarters and years, the stock is going to go up. Hence, I pay much less attention to promoter sales. I pay more attention to promoter purchases. And also on IPOs, the IPO market going up, I think when markets in general do well, a lot of companies want to list, and that trend is again picking up. It was in a lull for the last 6 odd months, but it has come back again. And I think that that's really par for the course. I wouldn't read too much into it, Aisha, at the moment. But if it if the markets become heady and too much of IPO activity picks up, that's when you need to have certain flags in your head as to how much liquidity is being sucked out of the markets.
So that's the take coming in on promoter selling. But
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.